Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to the sincere brethren out there pushing this word, and to you sincere listeners. Just want to go into a quick lesson, and I'm going to just jump straight into it. This is Sirach 36:1. It says, "Have mercy upon us, O Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, power of all, and behold us." And this is what we're asking the Heavenly Father to do, to have mercy on us, and to, not show his back unto us. We want to be before the face of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai so we can receive that mercy and compassion. It says, "And send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee," which that's talking about these heathen, man. Okay. The Most High is going to jack these other nations up. It says, "Lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power." And this is what's getting ready to happen. Okay. And this is also one of the reasons why, the Most High has orchestrated this whole ordeal, and it goes into this in Romans, the 9th chapter. The Most High allowed his people to come down on the bottom and, have these other nations ruling over us. So at the end of the day, the Most High can destroy these other nations, mainly Esau, Edom, and show the entire world his power, man. It says, "As thou was sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us." And the Heavenly Father is going to magnify himself again. The entire earth is going to know about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai when this ordeal goes down, man. Okay, real quick. Let me get a precept. This is Micah 7, and I'll start at 15. It says, "According to the days of thy coming out of the land of Egypt, will I show unto him marvelous things," which the Heavenly Father is going to, show the entire world, okay, why he should be feared. Everybody's going to fear the name Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai when this ordeal goes down, man, because the Most High is really going to, show out. It says, "The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. They shall lay their hand upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf," because they're going to know and understand that the Heavenly Father is the top entity in the universe. And he's the only living power. All the things that they worship, these different gods that they have, those things don't exist. But the power that we worship, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's a living power. And he's the one that's in control of everything that goes on down here. And the Most High is going to do spectacular things for the nation of Israel. It says, "They shall lick the dust like a serpent. They shall move out of their holes like worms of the earth. They shall be afraid of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, our power, and shall fear because of thee." Because the Most High is basically going to set us up, after everything is said and done. The Most High is going to establish the nation of Israel to enforce his ways down here upon the earth. Okay, so you got to imagine this. After the destruction goes down, after the Most High destroys these other nations, the nuclear missiles hit, the chariots, and Yahweh Shai and the angels destroy, these other nations, destroys their armies. The Most High is going to send the nation of Israel down here on the earth and set them up as enforcers, man. Okay, to continue, to cultivate that fear that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai established. It says, "Who is a power like unto thee that pardoneth iniquity and passeth by the transgression of the remnant of his heritage?" And this is something that these other nations are not anticipating. They don't believe that the Most High is going to have mercy upon us. Okay, because if they did the same thing that we did, concerning their power, if they transgressed as hard as we did, there would be no way to get back, good with those idols that they worship. Okay, but the Most High is not like these other gods. Okay, the Heavenly Father is very merciful and has compassion towards his people. It says, "He retaineth not his anger forever, because he delighteth in mercy," and that mercy only applies to the nation of Israel. "He will turn again, he will have compassion upon us, he will subdue our iniquities, and thou wilt cast all their sins into the depths of the sea. So the Most High is going to give us a clean slate. Thou wilt perform the truth to Jacob and the mercy to Abraham, which thou hast sworn unto our fathers from the days of old. So that promise is still in effect, which is one of the reasons why the Most High is getting ready to destroy these other nations. They have it in their mind that the nation of Israel is done, you know, but the Most High still has a promise that needs to be fulfilled. This is back in Sirach 36:4. It says, as thou was sanctified in us before them, okay, going back to Egypt, so be thou magnified among them before us. And the Heavenly Father is going to do this again. Okay, the difference between what happened in Egypt and what's getting ready to go down is that this is going to be on a global scale. Okay, what the Most High did when he destroyed Egypt, that was just in that particular region. But this is going to be a global event. So all these nations are going to see this take place, man. They're going to see Yahushua and the chariots come back and destroy the armies of these other nations. They're going to see the destruction of Babylon the Great. And they're also going to see the deliverance of the elect. It says, and let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O power. And that's what these other nations are going to learn. Okay, they're going to get well acquainted with the fact that the Heavenly Father is the only God, the only living power. These other gods are idols, man. Okay, and none of these other gods that these other nations worship is going to be able to save them from the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, just as the gods of Egypt weren't able to save them. It says, show new signs and make other strange wonders, just as the Most High did in Egypt. And like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, the Most High is going to smite Egypt with plagues as before, which that Egypt is referring to America. It says, show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy right hand and thy right arm, which the right hand of the Heavenly Father is Yahushua, and he will be glorified and exalted. It says, glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. And this is what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to do, man. He's pissed off at these other nations for what they did to the nation of Israel. And he's going to pour out wrath upon you. And that's the reason why you see these different natural disasters happen. It's only going to ramp up. It says, take away the adversary and destroy the enemy, which the adversary is mainly Esau, Edom, but also these other nations. And the Most High going to destroy you. Okay? The Most High pretty much set you other nations up, man. He allowed you to put the nation of Israel in slavery, you know, to look down upon us. Okay? To have this certain mentality when it comes towards the nation of Israel, so he can jack you up, because we're still his beloved people. All right. It says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath, take away the adversary and destroy the enemy, make the time short, and the time is being shortened. Remember the covenant and let them declare thy wonderful works. And we're reminding Yahweh Shem Yahushua of that covenant. And how are we doing that? By repenting. Okay? By coming back to the Heavenly Father, man, and doing what we're supposed to do. It says, let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire. Let them perish that oppress the people. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we, which just goes into Psalms, the 83rd chapter. And that's the mindset that these heathen have, that there's none other but them. They're always going to be in control of what's going on down here upon the earth. You know, not understanding that the Most High is the one that set this whole thing up. The whole reason why you other nations are in the position that you are in is because the Heavenly Father allowed you to get in that position. Okay, he's the one that set you up, man. He's getting ready to tear you down and establish his people as the ruling power down here upon the earth. Okay, to enforce his ways down here. It says, smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. And what happens when you cut the head off of something? The body's dead. Okay, so the Most High is going to bring you other nations to a state to where you've never been at before, man. You're going to be on the bottom. Okay, and there's no way you ever going to be able to reach the top again. Okay, because somebody that has their head cut off, they're done. You're going to be a perpetual slave in the kingdom, man. And your heads are going to be the nation of Israel. It says, gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of thy rest. Fill Zion with thine unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. And this has happened again. The Most High has given the word back to the nation of Israel. That's the reason why you see the prophets going out on the highways and hedges, man. And that's the sign, okay, of the end for you other nations. Okay, once the Most High has rekindled that relationship with the nation of Israel, you on an hourglass, man. You on a time limit. Okay, it's only a matter of time before the Heavenly Father executes his judgment down here and reestablishes the nation of Israel as the ruling power of the earth. The Most High raising up the prophets, okay, is a sign that he's dealing with the nation of Israel again. Which is the reason why it says that in Revelation, the 11th chapter, you know, great fear fell upon them which saw them, because these other nations know, the heads of these other nations know exactly what's going on, man. These different, you know, people that go to these UN summits, okay, they have the UN General Assembly where all, you know, the heads of the nations are there. They know exactly what's going on, man. Okay, they know exactly what the prophets going on the highways and hedges signifies. Okay, that their time is almost up. And that's the reason why this damn devil is trying to rush to fulfill his new world order, man. It says, fill Zion with thine unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has done. It says, reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. And there's a reward coming, man. Okay? For us being faithful to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, for us being meek to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which that word meek, when you look it up, it means that you are, you know, content with whatever, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gives you, man. Whatever position that you put in, you okay with that, man. And you know and understand that this is all the will of the Heavenly Father, which a lot of our people got a problem with that, man. They got a problem that the Most High can do whatever he wants to do, you know, and then they'll try to find some way to try to fault the Heavenly Father for doing the things that he does. But the scriptures tell you that the Most High is just, man. The Most High has never done anything wicked. Okay, any punishment that has been brought upon us, we've been deserving of it. Okay, because why? We transgressed the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We made an agreement with the Heavenly Father, okay, and we broke that agreement, man. Okay, regardless of if the Most High, you know, opened it up for us to do it or not, we still went off, man. Okay, so we got to know and understand and humbly accept everything that the Heavenly Father gives to us, man. Every position that the Most High puts us in, we got to humbly accept that as the will of the Heavenly Father, man. And know and understand that at the end of the day, there's going to be a reward for enduring these things, man. Okay. It says, reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, hear the prayer of thy servants, according to the blessing of Aaron over thy people, that all they which dwell upon the earth may know that thou art the Lord, the eternal power. Yeah, and what was that blessing of Aaron? You know, going into Numbers, the 6th chapter, man. You know, the Most High watch over you and keep you. You know, the Lord bless thee, you know, and cause his face to shine upon thee. And that only applies to the nation of Israel. Okay, and the Most High is getting ready to do that again, man. That blessing is going to come upon the nation of Israel perpetually. Okay, the Most High is getting ready to exalt the Israelites and reward the individuals that wait for him, man. You know, so with that, you know, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ara HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom.